So you just lost the 50-50 and got Mona. Or you just got Mona in the permanent banner. Well, don't be sad. Mona is actually quite a good character. She deals big damage. And also, if you are new here, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel because it will help me a lot. And without further ado, let's get right into it. We're starting off with the talents of Mona. Now, in the talents of Mona, we will not be focusing on the normal attack. I don't suggest upgrading this. We will be only focusing on the elemental skill and the elemental burst of Mona. We're starting off with the elemental skill of Mona. And the elemental skill of Mona will create illusory phantom that deals hydro damage to the opponents and also taunts the opponents, which will target the elemental skill instead of you. And then after a few seconds, this illusory phantom will blow up, dealing hydro damage to the opponents. And when you hold your elemental skill, it will create an illusory phantom at the position of Mona, and then Mona will also back up. And also, when you level up the elemental skill, it will also increase the DOT and the explosion damage of the elemental skill. The next skill is Illusory Torrent. You cannot actually level this up. It's just her sprinting skill. She just like suddenly disappears, goes under, and just cloaks herself with water, and then when you're also near the enemy and then stop sprinting, that enemy will get wet. Okay, without context that sounded weird, but it gets affected by hydro. Mona's elemental burst will create illusory bubble that traps opponents and makes them immobile. And some opponents actually cannot get immobile. They just only get affected by the illusory bubble and the omen. And I also forgot to mention that the illusory bubble makes an omen to the opponent, which gives a damage bonus, also increasing the damage of the attack that causes it and removes the illusory bubble, dealing higher damage in the process. And also, if you upgrade the elemental burst of Mona, the illusory bubble explosion damage will increase and the damage bonus will also increase. Moving on for the passive talent of Mona. Her first passive talent, after she's sprinting for 2 seconds and if there are any nearby opponents, Mona will automatically make a phantom. And this phantom only lasts for 2 seconds and it will explode. And the explosion damage is equal to 50% of the elemental skill. Second passive talent, when Mona crafts weapon essential materials, she has a 25% chance to refund a portion of the crafting materials used. Third passive talent, increases Mona's hydro damage bonus by a degree equivalent to 20% of her energy recharge rate. Moving on for the best artifact for Mona. Her best artifact is currently the 4-piece emblem of Severed Fate. But if no one is using the 4-piece Noble Sea Oblige on your team, you can use the 4-piece Noble Sea Oblige if you want to. Or you can just use 4-piece Noble Sea Oblige if you have not unlocked Inazuma yet. Moving on for the best main stat of the artifacts. Now, Flower will always stay HP, Feather will always stay flat attack, and in the Sands, it can be attack percentage, energy recharge, or elemental mastery. In the Goblet, it's gonna be hydro damage bonus, in the Circlet, crit rate or crit damage. Moving on for the best weapon for Mona. The best weapon for Mona is gonna be Skyward Atlas. If you don't have Skyward Atlas, you can use Memory of Dust and Lost Prayer to the Sacred Winds. And moving on for the 4 stars. For the 4 stars, the best one can be the Weed Seed, the Solar Pearl, and the Mappa Mare. Moving on the Constellation of Mona. C1, when any of your own party member hits an opponent affected by an omen, the effects of hydro-related elemental reaction are enhanced for 8 seconds. Electro charge damage increased by 15%, vaporize damage increased by 15%, Hydro Swirl damage increases by 15%, Frozen duration is extended by 15%. C2, when a normal attack hits, there's a 20% chance that it will be automatically followed by a charge attack. This effect can only occur once every 5 seconds. C3 increases the level of the elemental burst by 3 and maximum upgrade is 15. C4, when any party member attacks an opponent affected by an omen, their crit rate is increased by 15%. C5 increases the level of the elemental skill by 3 and maximum upgrade is 15. Finally, C6, upon entering Illusory Torrent, Mona gains a 60% increase to the damage of her next charge attack per second of movement. A maximum damage bonus of 180% can achieve in this manner. This effect lasts for no more than 8 seconds. Whew. We're finally done with this constellation. Let's move on for the team comp. We're finally at the team comp of Mona. For the team comp of Mona, you're gonna need Sucrose, Bennett, and Mona, and the last one is gonna be your DPS, which is any Pyro DPS. For the DPS, it has to be Pyro, so you can do the Nuke burst because you will need Vaporize. And any Pyro DPS, it can be Klee, Amber, Yanfei, and Diluc. You can use Child in this team comp if you want to, but you won't be able to do Vaporize. The one who's gonna need to do the Vaporize is gonna be Sucrose Elemental Burst. So here's gonna be like the rotation. What you're gonna do first is gonna be using Ben's Elemental Burst, and then use his skill, and then use Sucrose Elemental skill, and then Burst, and then use your Mona's Elemental Burst. Since the child won't be doing Vaporize, like it will be just only Hydro damage, so you gotta use that burst automatically of Mona, and then use your child's Elemental Burst. We also have this team comp called the Morgana team comp, which you're gonna need Ganyu, Mona, Diona or any cryo character, and then Venti. This team comp has a great crowd control if you are fighting a horde of enemies in the Spiral Abyss or in other domains, or maybe in the future in Genshin Impact. Since this video is about the Nuke build of Mona, so I have to use Vaporize. That will be all for the team comp, and let's go try it out.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Animo test 6308. Decided by destiny. Cross over! Light it up! Everybody stand back! Written in the stars! Go! Time to go!
So yeah, that is Mona. I didn't make it a lot of battles because I'll be just repeating the same thing. And also, if you are new here, don't forget to subscribe as well. It will help me a lot. And see you guys in another video.